Life in Japan with Miyazaki-man.
Really like this Arknights shelf because that was my favorite gacha game of the time. Having a temporary pause in that. And here is the first Buddy Girl highlight. Yui Kitamura, Infinite Stratos, Mai Sakurajima, C2. Hello YouTube, Miyazaki Man Sai here, and for the first time ever, I'm going to show you my £3,000 custom anime figure display shelf, all kitted out with Philips Hue lights. Now, several of the tiers I have handpicked the figures to go on already and made the display. I've got acrylic bases to put them at the right height, or shelf units are customizable as well, so I can adjust the heights of every single shelf. I have stacked tiers as well for different themes. I've got shelves on this side, I've got shelving displays and a custom accent wall coming in as well that side. I've got shelves and figure displays all across the room, so I will eventually do a full comprehensive room tour, but first and foremost I want to show you this full length vertical and horizontal custom display shelf case. 500,000 yen. This cost from the architect who built this house, Miyaju, in Miyazaki, Japan. Now, I will do a comprehensive video series on the whole house build, one step at a time. However, this is about a custom display shelf, and this was the wall that it was built in, followed by Daiku-san putting panel by panel, screw and wood piece by wood piece. This is quality wood, by the way. And then finally the glass and tatami mats. And slowly but surely I was moving over my unboxed figure collection. This represents only 20%-ish of my figure collection. So there's going to be a lot of chopping and changing before the final ultimate evolution and form of my figure display shelf. But I just wanted to show you guys as it is now. And hopefully this cements myself as the king of weaves, baby. So let's have a look-see. First and foremost, you can see that this is all exposed, but to protect against dust, when absolutely necessary, I can close all of the glass case units. Like so, and I can do so as well on the bottom tier to make a fully protected dust-proof casing. Now on certain tiers, I wanted to highlight from an underneath view. If I did it only underneath, it cast a shadow. It cast a shadow and highlight their face, but shadow from behind. So in certain cases, such as this Arknights display here, I've put lighting across the top as well to really make it pop. I'm going to give you a close-up of each section and explain my ideas and theme behind each section. And once again, it's yet to be finished because I'm going to put lots of material and accent goodies you can find in the local Daiso in Japan. Only 100 yen for lots and lots of different accessories. One is swimsuits on the beach. One is exotic. One is Arknights. One is fighting game girls. We're going to get into it very, very shortly. But I do want to state, everything in this collection here probably represents maybe 20-25% of my entire collection. But saying that, this probably represents 40 or 50% of my unboxed collection. I still have a plethora of boxed figurines all across different storage units in Miyazaki, whether it's the in-laws house, the storage unit I rented under Daiso, the storage unit I rented next to McDonald's, Mai's great-grandparents' house, the old flat apartment, and 3 other rooms full of boxes chocker full that I still have yet to unpack. So this is my initial stab at a display unit, and I hope you enjoy it so far. Make sure to smash a like, helps the video get seen, and comment below what you think of my collection and give me ideas as well how to make this pop even better than it already is. So let's get into it. Okay, so follow me on the journey. I do have a display case here. I will get into this one very, very shortly. A Kill collection here and a shelving unit on the side, but I want to show you the custom display case. This is behind the glass for now, and I will remove the glass so you can see the figures in all its glory, but I've got locks and keys on all sides, both sides, to avoid the little ones from destroying the setup. So let's remove the glass for now to the side and start with the left. Now, in all honesty, the glass pieces are probably the most expensive piece of the whole unit. 500,000 yen it cost. But I'm pretty sure the glassing would have taken at least 300,000 yen of that. Pricey, right? So let's start at the very top. Now, I have decorated this with Tekken Kotobukiya figures, and obviously Jin Kazama, who I was a tiny bit disappointed with because he's tiny. He's like a 1/10, 1/12 scale, and I ordered it off Amazon.co.jp, changed the address, and it's very, very hard to change the address for pre-orders with Amazon.co.jp. But I was in love with the Tekken figurines from the very beginning of my anime figure collecting journey 12 years ago. And my favorite bunny of all time, Yui Takamura, she really stands out. I think she's the best bunny of all time by far. I wanted her in a prominent place, so I've got Xiaoyu there from Tekken with Christy Montero highlighting Yui Takamura. Now this is probably my favorite, it might be my favorite shelf. We'll get to all the shelves, but this is my Arknights shelf right here. This has all of my beauties: Texas, Lapland, Calstit sitting down, Blaze in the swimsuit, Silver Ash who are abused in the game, the gacha game itself, the quartet, not the quartet, the trio, Shining, Amiya, Angelina, Amiya, the leader of Rhodes Island, Hoshiguma, Blaze, Chen, Ifrit. That Schwartz figure is stunning, by the way. There is Chen on the beach as well, admiring the older Chen, and a little Amiya hiding in the background. We've got a Lapland sitting on there. I've utilized acrylic stands in the back to raise the figures to make them pop see-through. Acrylic stands actually come with a little transparent film on top, which you have to remove, a little bit fiddly. But I really, really like this Arknights shelf because that was my favorite gacha game of the time. Having a temporary pause in that. And here is the first Bunny Girl highlight. Now, Rukara Kaide from Slam Dunk enjoying his view there. Obviously, Madoka on the left with the fan, the Revy Bunny Girl. There's a story behind that one. I've got the Revy in the cowboy suit there. Her fingers are so fiddly. There's a really, really cheap, there's Purple Heart there from Hyperdimension Neptunia. Shirley from Code Geass. This is a massively underrated bunny. This is one of my favorite bunnies as well. This is the Muv-Love Kriska holding the gun perched down. Very, very nice. Miyazaki Japan, Alisa from God Eater. Urza Marin Kitagawa. Arina Lindo from Shokugeki no Soma. Arina's assistant, I can never remember her name. Alice, I'm not too fond of this Alice bunny figure, but obviously she suits the Shokugeki no Soma theme. I'm not so into the Mito figure because it doesn't really represent a bunny. It's just a straight out cleavage, isn't it? There's Priestess from Goblin Slayer as well, and there's a binding bunny figure with the ultimate manly man, the legend himself, Ryu Saiban from my favorite movie, City Hunter. City Hunter is a classic anime, but the movie with Jackie Chan is probably my favorite movie of all time. Okay, so working our way down, we have Arknights Row 2. So these are the kind of Chinese dress celebrations. There's Nian, Chen, Dragon Chen, Skadi, Siege with the lion, and Skyfire. And they're just about fitting that tier there. I squeezed an extra tier, which meant I needed another Philips Hue lights to light them up. And then this one I'm not quite happy with. I'm not quite happy with this diorama down here, mainly because I've just chucked random figures down here. And the reasoning behind that is I wanted things with scenery, with an atmosphere, something that pops. So obviously you've got the Shoko and the Mai Sakurajima dioramas there. And then I don't know why Urza Scarlet's just sitting in between, but it's a placeholder for now. We have Senjo Gahara with the various equipment tools, but actually they all broke off, so I've just put them in random places. Marin Kitagawa on her bed with Yakumo and Tenma from School Rumble. Marin Kitagawa there as well. Asuna. Nakiri Elena. There's Urza. And there's Chizuru Mizuhara. I'm watching Rent a Girlfriend right now. This propped girl is a gaming gacha girl from something. Reminds me of Dynasty Warriors, Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That is a nice, beautiful fiend figure on the left. There's a one-piece girl. Can't remember her name. Some poison something. Asuna Sword Art Online. And Hana from Prison School. She is one of the top waifus. One of the top waifus for sure. That is a beautiful, beautiful figurine. And one thing I didn't show you, by the way, is underneath all of this casing, I've placed around 20-30% of my art books. I've probably got well into 700 different art books that I've collected over time that I'm going to store down here alongside some music boxes at the far end. But for now, I've unassorted them because all my art books are still in storage. Okay, so we'll make our way over to this side. We'll just go horizontally for now. And this is kind of a mixture of the bunny girls, which I couldn't really squeeze in or fit in, and swimsuits. So I'm going to put a lot of these kind of diamond beads there to represent water. I need some water felt at the bottom. I need to make a kind of beach ensemble, but actually this is not the swimsuit collection. This is just miscellaneous girls in swimsuit on the beach with my bunny figures. There's my Nisekoi bunny. I don't know too much about this shinobi figure on the left. Still wary about that. She's got a nice bum though. Hoki Shinono actually came with no base, so she's just standing up herself. These are some of my favorites as well. Underrated. Mitsuki Hayase from Rumbling Hearts Kimiga no Zumo IN. Garage kits painted as well. I'm getting into garage kits because you can see some rare ones there. There's Are My Goddess, Scold, and Belle Dandy. The Jabami Yumiko, who's eaten way too many cheeseburgers, way too busty, and her face is a little bit dodged, but hey ho, you gotta be done. And there's Zara from Azure Lane in a big swimming pool. Fujiko Mine hiding in the background from Lupin. Some shining figures. Ao Nanjo, super shiny glossy figure. I went through her before. Eri Sawamura, Kallen. The Muv-Love Girl. Some of the older Ikitusen figures as well. Kanu Uncho, Cecilia Orcott, Charlotte Dunois. I've just opened up the Urza. So this is a mixed batch at the moment. I'm just hiding some figures there. I might get rid and sell some of those figures in the background. Sudu from Haruhi and some other figures that I'm not quite convinced on. But then we get to the resin statue stand right in the centerpiece here. And this is what's hiding right behind my bench desk, because this is my proud resin statue collection. In fact, there is one official figure in the middle, but we'll go first with Nico Robin from One Piece in a glamorous blue dress with Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura of the wrestling fame, King of Hardstyle. And there's the official Kaisa figure from League of Legends. She is gigantic. Those claws actually light up as well. Those wings are absolutely stunning and epic. Look at that fluorescent, beautiful purple etching. And she's killed the demons from the void. That is an alternate face on the stand. A voidling on the base from Malzahar as well. And there's Kanu Uncho, 1/4 scale painted figure. There is a garage kit variant of it, but this is the actual proper resin official from Volks. Your Forger on the base, and there's Chun-Li hidden in the base because she has been spiked and defeated by Mai Shiranui. Now this was my whole... Chun-Li's been spiked, and this is a Shiranui my holy grail that I've been hunting for a long time. In fact, this probably encouraged me to get all of those Salesforce certifications and work in tech and IT, because I couldn't afford it back in the day. It ran out, I wanted it, and now I got it. Highlight of my life's collection and all of my hard work. And there is Nier Automata A2. I wanted her for a long time. She's got a beautiful badonkadonk as well. This rock theme goes really nicely together. There's a nice badge there from the resin statues. Her weapon is absolutely epic. And those thunder thighs, and if looks can kill, for tight bondage leather, and the belly button is very, very essential as well. She's got a nice badonkadonk, but we won't see it for now. And then just above this here is the next Bunny Girl collection. So you see a binding figure on the left. I'm not too sure about Rem. I haven't even seen that anime yet, but there is obviously Azure Lane, New Jersey, the most expensive Bunny Girl for sure. This is like a fake Misato, isn't it? From the Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's not Misato, but it looks like her. This looks like Kirari Momobami from Kakegurui. It's not, obviously, but the blue lipstick. And that's one of my only non-tights bunny figures in the background there. I haven't seen Konosuba yet, but her tights one's super, super expensive. Elizabeth, Seven Deadly Sins, The Maid, Mai Sakurajima, Tessa Testarossa from Full Metal Panic from Mofu, probably the funniest anime of all time. Makise Kurusu, Steins Gate. There's that girl as well from Infinite Stratos. And there's a Lucy Heartfilia, right? This is the X plus Lucy Heartfilia. This is not the Freeing Bunny one, because I sold that one brand new unboxed because that pose was way too awkward for me. Danganronpa girls. Mirim from Reincarnated as a Slime. And Haruhi just on that side there. Monokuma appears to have fallen down. Let's prop Monokuma back up because he deserves his place with the ladies. It wouldn't be a Miyazaki Man side video without something falling down, and Monokuma has done planted. But there we go. So now we'll work our way over to the final section of this custom display piece. Now there's so many figures and other things that I've still got on the floor. And I spent 3 hours clearing all the figures off the floor here, because this is authentic tatami mat for the kind of Zen vibe as well. And I've got so many boxes yet to open. But let's get into the kind of figure display case. Now, I can't be bothered to move the glasses case, so you're going to see this particular section behind glasses. But this is my... I do actually need to move the glass because it's reflecting these lamps at the top. Okay, so this is the start of the biggest swimsuit collection in the world, baby. King of Weebs. And I'm also the Tapestry Templar and the War Scroll Warlord. We'll get into that in another video. However, as you can see, Yui Kitamura, Infinite Stratos, Mai Sakurajima, C2, the girl from Valkyria Chronicles, Anne Takamaki from Persona 5, the Shining series, Sonya, Nakiri Elena, Nami, I can't remember her name from One Piece. I do really like that ensemble set of the Fox Girl spirit and other spirits in the onsen. Asuna, Revi at the top. We get into Shining series, Dead or Alive. Hitomi, Kasumi, Ayane, Kokoro. Juvia is absolute waifu, surrounded by Lei Fang's legs. This kit right here is Sonsaku Hakufu's sister from Ikitusen. She's one of my treasures as well. And I've got the Queen's Blade, Tomoe, the Priestess, Urza, and Lucy Heartfilia of Fairy Tail rounding off the top. So I'm pretty happy with that display. And just going back this way, I might make some amendments to that one. This one looks pretty set for now, unless I get another resin figure. This one I need to change completely because it's just a chaos mess at the moment, but I will prop them up nicely. And then we go to the next tier. The next tier below the swimsuits. It's the bunny girls. Here is a Keno from High School DxD, a Muv-Love girl, Iris. Not too sure about this. I love her pose, but I don't know who she is. I think she's an OC, is she? There's Iris Dina Bernhardt from Muv-Love. Momo Bella Devaluke. I missed out on getting Lala. I found a good deal for her in Nakano Broadway and Akihara, but I didn't pull on it. There is Asmodeus. I really like this. She's not a bunny figure, but this is a freeing, relaxing figure. This is Gurren Lagann's Yoko. Lacus Klein mounting her. You can see my usage of the acrylic stands to just put her on top, and she's balling her ass. And obviously Momo Bella Devaluke as well on double acrylic stands. I've just put temporary boxes there for Asmodeus because I needed to cover her cleavage. And there is Babasaki Baba Granny. Actually, that's a funny story. I'll tell you about that in a different day. But yeah, that is one of the lowest rated figures on Amazon. But I like her. I like her. Dead or Alive's Mary Rose. There is the girl, I can never remember her name, from Ikitusen, and CC Gigantic Ass. Now, I've done a double bunny figure row here. So the wood just about allows for those two rows with the swimsuits on top as well. Sonsaku Hakufu, actually I ended up getting 3 of her to begin with, but I sold them all because indulgence. I really like Sonsaku Hakufu. There is the re-release Caroline Yuri, Jean from Fancy Star Online 2, Villa Nuova. This is one of the ones you can actually reveal her bosom as well. There is her name Leviathan? No, it's not Leviathan, but it's something from the Sins. Lucifer, that's it, Lucifer. There is the girl from Danganronpa, the elf, gigantic cleavage elf as well. Ryuko from Tenshi Muyo, and Cecilia Orcott original version, okay? So that's the next bunny row, and then we're going to go down here. Is there any reflections, or can I show it clearly? So we get down to the bottom now, and this is undecided for now because what I initially had was the Prime 1 Gantz figures, right? So I wanted kind of leather fighting bondage girls or whatever with Fujiko Mine in the background there from Lupin. And the Gantz girls, I love Gantz, such a dark series. I've got that girl from Girls Front Line, and one binding figure in the back had to turn her around. There's the Gantz Reika Freeing Bunny, and the Gantz figures in their Gantz suits as well, with some kind of techno weight Lilith Succubus girl. I've got another Freeing Bunny figure with the chains, Oliwa Zombie Deska or something. But then I don't really know what's going on here. This is kind of like weaponry from the Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress, the Momohime Sword Girl, Senran Kagura's attack Yoko, Gurren Lagann, some gun-toting girl, and a random mage and some Queen's Blade figures because, yeah, placeholder for now. So I'm not quite sure how to finish this one off. I don't have enough Gantz girls, girls in black suits, or girls in leather suits, but I do have about 6 reverse bunnies from binding that I might find a way to chuck in here because black, showing flesh, and skin type themes as well. So that about sums up my collection. Let me zoom out and give you the overall feeling again. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this collection. I'm talking about the £3,000 custom display shelf itself. This is not the cost of the figurines. My figurine collection is extortionate. I will reveal it very, very soon in a different video. But this is literally this shelf itself, made and architected by Daiku-san, the legend himself, who built this house from Miyaju in Miyazaki, Japan. 500,000 yen for my custom display wall, end to end, and something very special is coming at that wall when I get to it. I'll let you know in a future video. I'm trying to relaunch this channel, so all the interaction, all the likes would really, really help. It'd be much, much appreciated. I've got a nice little wedding theme private stand there, but I'll get into that in another video as well. Which section do you like best? Do you like the Tekken Fighting Girls section, the Arknights section, Bunny Girls #1, Arknights #2, diorama themed, even random art books and magazines, which I'll sort out, random bunny girls and girls on the beach, the resin statues, bunny display #2, swimsuit Nirvana Harem Heaven, kind of temptress bunny girls and Lacus Klein mounting Yoko, kneeling bunny girls, or tight bodysuits for that buddy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you smash the subscribe. I'm going to go through a lot of figure displays very, very soon. I'm going to perk it all up with bases, dioramas, scenery, all the good stuff, right? So stay tuned for that. War scrolls and my custom accent wall is going up soon. Until next time, Miyazaki man, Ichiban. Janet, ciao. Take care. Speak soon.